to take him down.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down.
They go play action here on first down. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez.
Complete.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll drop this down to Jackson, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
At the Cardinals' 40-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Another carry now for Gurley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest. Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside line?
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Number 34.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Favre.
2nd and 7.
And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds.
First down, Browns.
They run on first down with Jackson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
A gain of 14.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Favre. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Favre. He goes full extension, and he's got it. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll throw on 1st down with Favre. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gonzalez. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Favre.
This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
Here's Favre to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That has to feel like a very unsatisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie, and then the film cuts out before the big ending.
Here we go on 4th down. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
But when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, that was dangerous.
Murray's pass.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Murray. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, George. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
At the 49-yard.
Murray to throw. And that'll be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. Again, they'll throw in Murray, eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope.
Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over first and 10.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
Fair catch made at the 16-yard line. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
J.J. Watt.
We got a plane to catch.
It's a
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 14-yard line.
They run again with Jackson. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Throwing is far.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away.
Here's Hill on the return. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Play action. Now it's Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Odell Beckham with 4 seconds remaining. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score.
And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the... Fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback.